chasing down tomorrow. Got a long way to go. We got the energy. We got the energy.
Just wanted to add what I learned from the Book of Joy and incorporate that with these recycled clips from 2nd December 2018.
First off, reframing an overall negative experience by focusing on the positive outcomes of that overall negative experience. For example, the Dalai Lama, he was banished, and that was an overall negative experience. But the positive outcome that he got from that experience was to be able to travel the world, meet new people, and he focuses on that positive. And then the second thing is to be extremely vocal against injustice, especially personal injustice. Right, because usually what people do is they say, oh, complaining, whining, that's a bad thing. And it's like, yeah. But these people advocated for human rights and against human rights abuses, and that was good for their health. There's a word in economics, utility, right? And we are just optimizing utility by not just reframing overall negative experience by focusing on positive outcomes, but also by speaking out against negativity, speaking out against injustice, speaking out against wrongdoing, and you've got like top-notch satisfaction. You've got proper joy when you speak out against bad things. Third thing was meditation, breathing exercises, just letting your body rest and relax, and experiments were cited where monks were tested on their on how much pain they could endure, and people who didn't meditate felt as much pain when the pain was simulated or artificial, whereas monks didn't feel it when it was simulated or artificial, and that's pretty cool. Right on, let's dance the dark, babe, we just gotta ride on, oh, where memories fade. We live our lives on endless replay, so forget the wars we fight, forget the tears we dry, because we're chasing down tomorrow.
Happiness.
Rejuvenate. And the fourth thing is to be around people who make you feel good, as opposed to people who make you feel bad, who suck your energy. You don't want to be around people who make you feel disgusting. You want to be around people whose company you enjoy, and that's the biggest secret of having a joyful life, is having good, healthy friendships that allow you to be happy.
Ride on, let's ditch the dark, babe, we're just gonna ride on, oh, our memories fade, we live our lives on endless replay, so forget the wars we fight, forget the tears we dry.
Happiness.
Happiness,
Happiness is a choice. That all one has to do to be happy is to smile.
won't be long when
Laughter therapy, smile therapy. I don't know. Does potassium make one happy? Does vitamin B make one happy? Vitamin B, vitamin B, B12. And laugh, and laughter therapy, smile therapy, happiness therapy, and just be happy. It doesn't work for me, at least. I mean, I'm trying to be happy. I think happy thoughts imply. Right. It's no wonder J.M. Barrie was very, very depressed before he died. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman.
raindrops keep falling on my head, but that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, no. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling.
Sure, I mentioned exercise for releasing endorphins back in 2018, but yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. Douglas Abrams, the Dalai Lama, and Desmond Tutu just mentioned those 4 things to be happy. Positive reframing is, again, it's not pretending something negative was positive. Because the second thing is to speak out against negative things, and you have to acknowledge that they happened to be able to speak out against them. Saad Haroon's latest bit on how Pakistanis engage in silent sex is just confusing to me, because, it's like I'm literally just marinating in noise pollution 24/7. I have to deal with like these high-pitched uncles and aunties, and then they're and weird men vying to be mine it's just so gross having to deal with these and then footsie and okay fine, footsie technically isn't loud. It's disgusting. It's just but they are very loud. Like the men from Pakistan and from Karachi especially, it's just like, I guess it's because of the noise pollution that people just scream at the top of their lungs, high
Because
pitched,
it's like, how else would I be heard?
No, I need to soundproof my windows. I need to use those tricks that yeah, I need curtains with foam in them. I need laminated foam in lieu of curtains so that I don't have to hear the sounds of the street all the time.
But that doesn't mean my eyes will soon be turning red. Crying's not for me, no. Raindrops keep falling on my head, they keep falling. One thing I know, the tears that come to meet me won't defeat me. If you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. As from my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you. What would make me happy? Never having to deal with bullies, never having to deal with crooks and liars and cheats and people who just like, you know, just want me to be really, really sad. And it's like, that would make me happy, not having to deal with those horrible people who just like control and manipulate and harass and annoy and just, you know, that would make me happy to be free of them. Think happy thoughts and fly. Now that's not a feasible concept because nobody can just simply think happy thoughts and fly. Like a more realistic, tangible way of thinking would be to build a flying machine and fly, build a glider and fly, buy a glider and fly, construct something, make yourself wings. Just, there are lots of ways to fly, and you know, thinking happy thoughts is not the way to do it.
Cousin marriage is another thing that South Harun just lampshaded over. You should watch that BBC documentary on the South Asian community in Bradford and incest and how cousin marriages have led to the present generation being mostly deformed. First cousin to wax lyrical on marrying me was my gay cousin. Well, he was 6 years old then. And he was literally just advertising a green card. It was absolutely strange. And I was scared that he was going to steal my Barbie doll. I don't have any attractive male first cousins. I don't really do. I mean, but then, you know, I have ridiculous standards because I have a Venus and Scorpio in the 10th house, and I only like 2 men in my life, like back rather, and both of them are just like hyper-masculine versions of me. Superficially, that is.